L.A. Capone also, was a rapper who got killed. Did you ever have any interactions with him or anything?
I spoke to his mother a few times. I never had any interactions with him, but I went to his crime scene. I went to his crime scene. His crime scene, I go through that alley. You see the studio that he walked out of. You see the back entrance of the studio that he walked out of. You see where the guys was waiting for him at the corner and shit. When I guess he waiting for his ride to pick him up. You can feel that shit when you walk through that alley, man. I went through that alley. You can feel that shit when you go through that alley, Cam. Like, you can feel that shit. But, them young men, L.A. Capone would have been a star, Cam. His flow was dope. He kind of like, some of his flow Lil Durk used right now. Lil Durk used some of his flow right now. Like, the flow L.A. Capone got right now, Lil Durk used some of that flow right now. He would have been a star. But he was backdoored, in my opinion. He was backdoored. They set him up. He went to go record a song. He walked out the studio. His opposition was out there. And the crazy part is the people who the police alleged killed him, I had a chance to interview like some of their friends and shit like that, and stuff like that. So everybody know each other in this shit, man. Like, everybody know each other. You got to be very careful in this culture.
Well, you mentioned interviewing some of his friends.
Yeah.
So if I take it from the 051.
Yeah, I had an opportunity to interview guys like Driller, Pre-Boy, a few of those guys over there that's very close with a lot of those guys that is charged with L.A. Capone murder and shit,
Did you ever talk or have any interactions with 051 Melly?
Yeah, hell yeah. One time though, but yeah, I had an interaction with 051 Melly. Hell yeah. I hit him up instantly, hit him in the DM. Our legend, let's do an interview. I wanted to interview him, This was the time when people weren't really interviewing him besides Zach TV got him. I hit him up. He told me something deep as hell. I'm finna tell you what he told me, Cam. This is what 051 Melly told me out his own mother. He told me the internet made him hot. And I'm like, shit, you sure it's the internet or some of the shit you be doing, right? Look, he like, he like, the internet made him hot. And he ain't gonna do no interviews. That's the only interaction I had with him, Yeah, and then he ended up losing his life like a month later. It's a lot of guys I talk to that I haven't interviewed. Like, it's a lot of guys who tell me shit that I don't speak to that we don't put on camera and shit like that,
Yeah.
D-Rose 600, another one.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was your first interaction with D Rose?
He locked up in jail. I get a call from his people. He want to talk to me. I give him my number. He called me from jail. We do an interview. We talking, doing the whole interview. He steady telling me truth. I with you, bro, but be careful on talking about my guys and shit, right? Cool. We do the interview. In the interview, he tells me out his mouth, my bond was only $100,000 before he was charged, before he got convicted, okay? Before he got convicted, he told me out his own mouth. He said my bond only $100,000. I said, well, shit, yeah, cool. That's all. I say, well, you think Durk and Keith and them gonna come get you? You still talk to the guys? You still talk to the guys? You gonna be able to come home soon? He said, I just told you, my bond was only $100,000. Shit, I took it as he was upset a motherfucker didn't come get him,
Was that like he had $1 million bond and they only had to pay the 10%? Or was it $100,000 does seem kind of cheap for a murder?
Right. I'm not sure. I just know he told me 100,000. I'm not sure exactly what the number was. I interview actually up on YouTube right now though with that right now.
How long ago was this that you interviewed him?
Maybe about 4 years, 3-4 years ago. This was like fresh when he was like right when he got locked up and shit.
So this was like right after he got convicted?
No, right after he got locked up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's up? This is Cam Capone. We got more content like this coming soon. So hit that like button, subscribe, and stay locked in to Cam Capone News.